Testing. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. Gonna get started here shortly. For those of you who haven't seen this game, this is a community modded version of Skyrim Special Edition. Very different game from the base Skyrim, so if you're looking for something new and want to enjoy Skyrim again, I highly recommend this mod. It's actually free on Steam currently. And it's not too hard to download and install. As long as you have Skyrim Special Edition, I think you just hit install and you're good to go, really. But with that being said, let's get started. Alright, so I'm not able to change any of the settings to start here, so I'm going to apologize if any of the audio is too loud or anything. I may have to change a few hotkeys around just to make sure they don't mess up my push-to-talk or anything like that. Okay, so I will have to change a little bit here real quick. Test. Okay, I think that should work. How's the, well, I guess, Red, you can't really tell how the audio balance is. If anybody else is listening in, and the audio sounds off, just let me know. Man, this is pretty already. Wow. Music's a little creepy so far. Little pheasant, hey! Try to hit shift and my Steam overlay comes up.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
Okay, Red, cool.
Where are we? We're at home, silly.
Just a
Where
warning, it'll
we
probably
be?
get loud
Just mommy,
in about
sister,
a minute
you
or
and
two
me.
here.
Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
I did watch
No?
through this prologue before.
Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh well, who knows. Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
Okay. Guess it's about dinner time. A nice quaint little place. Yeah, Daddy. Daddy, no. Okay. I mean, this kind of looks like Skyrim so far. That's a little different. Oh, what? That actually raised the hairs on the back of my neck. Holy shit. So it said something about an elk? Oh, there it is. A little butchery here. Like, very ominous.
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we? What? Now would you look at that? I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them.
What?
But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails.
Blech.
I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
But I didn't kill him, Daddy. It was the masked man.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And, oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry. Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies?
Daddy, no.
Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious.
Almost like the house is on fire.
I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born.
Sheesh.
Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Sheesh. Yeah, that's pretty dark. Somebody's got daddy issues.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In the time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aran. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, the world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, a clockwork, having long stood still. Its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
was frozen for me the whole time. So I'm probably gonna pause like right after this loads in. I'm gonna pull up a YouTube video because I really want to see that intro.
Shh, hey, God.
There we go. Give me 1 second, chat. Alright, let me see if I can bring that up. There we go.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago.
Much better.
With the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world. 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most. To be ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthi. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion. Clockwork, having long stood still, its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
Alright, there we go. Much more satisfying than I thought. Okay, let me pull up the game again.
Damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what? Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Yes.
Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
I don't know, maybe. But even if I do, what difference does it make?
None. You're right. But...
Okay, Red, have fun.
Who knows?
Or try to.
Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
Not our fault that the ship is so poorly guarded. We couldn't have afforded the passage fee anyways.
Not our fault. Damn it, we're thieves. Frauds. And unlike you, I actually have a problem with that. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Alright. So, in this mod, there are 4 different races that are different from the typical races. They all have, like, their own perks, kind of like Skyrim. So, the Aeterna, they're very good with Elementalism, Entropy, Mana, Enchanting, so they're a very good magic class. Arizalian is very good with heavy armor, two-handed health, and handicraft, so they're more of like a tanky build. We have the Kilenian, I don't know if I'm saying that right, they're good with Rhetoric, Sleight of Hand, Marksman, and then Kiranian, I think, is good with light armor, one-handed, stamina, and alchemy. I kind of feel like going a magic build for this. Yeah, let's do that. Take a look at these presets. I don't like this look. Different. Oh, that's good. Always gotta have scars. No, I kind of like this tattoo. I'm gonna keep that. Whoa. I like that. Skip through some of these so we can just get right to the gameplay. And why? It makes me look. This makes me think of a Morrowind character. A lot of guys walking around that look like this. Oh no, not the hiccups. This is the hardest part of the game right here. I'm sure you all agree. What kind of hair do I want? Of course, we're gonna have a beard. I kind of like the golden look. We'll stick with that.
An Eterna, right. She was one of the last of her kind to leave Maya Awanath, wasn't she? Ironic. Seems some parents pass on their fates to their children. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that?
No.
Shit. Someone's coming.
Women nowadays just don't want a man to guard them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days. Back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye.
Okay, creepy man.
Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp! Good. Now, quiet.
Ah, here we go. Ah, it smells like Faughtier's balls down here. Gee, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go!
I guess we're fighting.
Wrong time, wrong place!
Throw a hook to the face!
Stamina is low. Power attacks and jumping drain your stamina. When you are walking instead of running, your stamina regenerates faster. You recover your stamina with potions or spells.
Come on, dodge!
Give him a good punch. Creepy old man. Learn your lesson, old man. Good, you got him. Good job.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now?
Save time up.
Yes, of course. That
sneak
makes
out.
sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on, help me search. There must be a rope or something. And I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board.
Look, it's dark. Is this game pretty dark for you guys at all? Not sure if it's just my side. Kind of looks like it's okay in OBS, but I can't really tell.
Poor lost souls.
Oh, where are
The
you?
probabilities have turned against you.
What the?
I can't move.
Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant, as are you, dear Sirius. Unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you, but sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
It's not making any sense here.
What the? Oh no! No!
Oh.
What are you doing, please? Please don't leave! We just wanted to...
Ooh. Seems painful.
After we had left Osteen, the two of you
Oh, that's pretty
hid
good
in the
sound
cargo
effects.
and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us, the war, we just wanted a second chance, that's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you, you know? We could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain. I
don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
But... You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No.
Sheesh.
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie him and his friend together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
Thanks. I think we just got stabbed too. Hey, thank you for the follow, the Kidney Gamer. Hope you're having a good day so far.
Breathe.
Tell me, what is time to the dead? Dreaming anyway.
So many people just talk, and
How
never
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I do.
There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again, this just isn't happening. What is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Yeesh. You stopped in at a chaotic time. Yeah, we're just trying out this Skyrim community mod. It's called Enderal Forgotten Stories. And whoa, this area is really cool and trippy, and I like it. Just gonna stare up here for a little bit, guys. Just give me a sec. Oh, that is so neat. So what are these? Assassination. Oh, so okay, so this is like the skill system for the game. Okay, let's see what we got. Net of Souls. Allows you to construct ghostly companions? Ooh. Okay, I like that. Focus, okay, that seems like a magic build. Wow, there's a lot of different magic types too. Oh, so we can get werewolf right off the bat. That's pretty neat. Okay, that's back to assassination. So it seems like assassin, heavy armor / two-handed, soul build, magic build, wolf build. I might go for these two this time around because I wanted to do a magic base. I think I'm going to start with this Net of Souls. Allows you to see and collect souls, so let's start with that and see how that does us. Nice sound effects. The water drops are really good effect. Oh wow. I think we won the game because this is really nice. Let's build a house here and stay here for the rest of our lives. Sheesh. What we got? Spare parts, scroll and food, some coal, and a health potion. Oh, rancid? Huh. I wonder if like food and stuff has expiration in this. So let's see what magic I have to start with. We have meditation and the Net of Souls, which we... Okay, so meditation allows us to go to that level up zone. That's it so far. We do have a scroll of food. Heals you by 35 points of health. Worsens... Oops. Oh, I have my left alt as my push to talk, and it's also my change page too, so that doesn't help. Worsens your arcane fever by 2%. Don't know what that is. This area is really pretty though, like all these waterfalls. It's weird, like it kind of blurs the effect. I don't know if it's from like the water vapor and stuff, or if it's because it's like further away, but pretty neat. Even the sound design, it's really good too. Okay, so we do have a quest marker up here. Ooh, a knife. Take all those. This is really nice for a community mod so far. Ruined just like in the Vision. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Take that. And shovel. We'll get some ore. Mining simulator right now. I saw something hanging out here. Yeah. Oh, and there's a level system in the top left. Take some food. Check it out. Yeah, the cutscenes in this game are really neat so far. Like, I'm really surprised with how good the community did with creating all this. You're raising your skills with learning books. Take the book at Skeleton's feet. What is it? Oh, there's this thing from the Vision. Okay, so the rune key that goes in there. Oh, cool. I guess I can just stand on this one. Eat. Certain areas, healing spells and health potions raise your arcane fever. Drinking ambrosia brings it down again. Oh. Ambrosia. We got a spell book. Okay, so I think this area is bad. Now we're okay. So we got... I keep hitting Alt. Hold on one moment. Oh, they actually won't let you change that. Sweet. So we now have our first spell. like all those over here. Learning books. Oh, inedible beer. That's unfortunate. In the water. Kind of hard to see. Saw something. Skeleton. That doesn't look like it. Corpses in the light, they are gone. So this must have been from the vision then too. This area. This machine, why does it seem so familiar? It looks really complex. Ice Claw. You found an Ice Claw. Ice Claws listed in your inventory under consumables permanently raise your carry weight by 1 point when eaten. Oh, cool. Little collectibles. Can I do anything like this? Yeesh. Another spell book. Oh, bell. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Huh. Control, you can just need to stay undetected. Where are you? Before we start that fight, I want to have that other spell book learned. May as well get some of these books. Okay, so we have a healing spell now too, which is nice. See if our magic's strong. Yeah. That was our first enemy, Mud Elemental. Ooh, he's got good gear. Psionic Rush. Huh. Interesting. See if the troll left any good loot around. Or the mud elemental. Not really. Alright. No longer need that torch. Wow. This is a nice view. Pumpkins. These pumpkins hasten health regen. And a fungi, I'm guessing they heal mana. Yep. Oh, sweet. Healing plants. Flame bite. Yes, please. Fire magic as well. Use traps to your advantage by. I don't think. I couldn't read what that fully said. Oh, big troll. This is probably what it means. Give me here. That works pretty well. Oh, and we leveled up. Risen level 2, you receive 5 learning points, 4 crafting points, and 1 memory point. And we choose an attribute. Let's go with mana for now. Try not to step on that. Oh, press H, open the hero menu. Ooh, that's fancy looking. Arcane Fever determines your mental health as a magic user. Casting healing spells using health potions or being at specific locations raise the fever. When your fever increases, you first get Malai. Once it hits 100%, you die. Oh wow. So I have to keep that lower than it's our XP. And here are all the skills. Cool. So, looks like there are 5 classes of magic: mentalism, elementalism, psionics, entropy, and light magic. Huh. Some creatures is entropy. Psionics is like telekinesis or mind magic. Elementalism, that's pretty explanatory. Wow. Come on, words. Mentalism allows you to summon spectral shields or make your skin harness iron. Huh. Okay. I'm almost feeling like an entropy and elementalism build for that. And for the workmanship, we have a few options: alchemy, enchanting, sleight of hand, handicraft, lockpicking, and mentor. Okay. So let's go to memory pool here. See if we can buy. Wait, focus? Permanent boosted mana regen as well as the talent focus. Why not? Oh, and second level of this we can summon an apparition. Sweet. Bounty or equipped amulet. Okay, so we'll need like an amulet or something like that. Cool. It's pretty cool that you can just like teleport there and come right back to where you were. Boom. Them bones. Oh, another collectible. Huh. Sir, you're a dog. You're a dog, aren't you? Nope, you're evil. Bad dog. Oh, it's a wolf. Oh, poor guy. Gladly take life absorption. Hard fights require tactics. Press M2 while blocking to execute with bashing. I got some sound here. Well, quick save first. Now we fight. I love the sound of that electricity. There it is again, it's like sighing at me. Isn't that souls to find and collect a soul? Oh. So you just pick up the soul. Huh. Zappies. Got him. Comet? Oh, still another crab. I guess X marks the spot. You led me over here. Thank you, buddy. Ooh. Yes, please. Take all of that. Heavy leather. Sweet. Alright, let's get this iron ore back here, then we'll move on. So how's everybody's day today, chat? Hope you guys are having a good day, whether you're at work or at home. Probably need to find a spot to sleep soon. It's like it's getting dark. Oh, we know that noise. Oh, it's Vinroot, not Nernroot. Vinroot. That ice claw. catching fireflies, nothing new in Skyrim. Sweet. Where are you? You're not me. I still don't know what you are. Maybe elf? Almost look like a gargoyle. Put your head up, I want to see your face. Oh, thank you. Oh, jeez, you're looking. You're like a pug and a ram together? I don't really know. Oh, thank you. These things have creepy eyes. Just mark double arrow, carry the story forward.
Now would you look
Okay.
at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my sir?
Long story. Where am I here, and who are you?
Who am I? Finn Delires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on his way. No reason to worry.
No reason to worry? For heck's sake, Finn. How do you know that this guy isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with him as if this were the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it.
Guy's not trusting.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is. In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called...
Dam house.
Riverville. Ah, here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
Okay, so we got a lot of options here. What are these knowledge ones? Can you tell me more about this region?
Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area, except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
I see. And are there places that might be of interest to an adventurer?
To an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. Ah, and there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
You said you were apothecarius by my path. What do you mean by my path?
Well, what can I tell you? And, well, to an adventure. It was once an old trading post.
There we go.
By the Black Guardian. You really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will. Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. Generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied. I walk the path of the erudites, and there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best. And who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
But aren't you frustrated by being bound to that path? Don't you want it to advance?
In the folly of my youth, I might have thought about it, yes. But then I realized that half of what goes wrong in this world has to do with the desire to advance. I am interested in living the righteous path, and to contribute to the preservation of my people. That's enough for me, and only the faithful will be granted the eternal paths upon death.
And who are these pathless?
Men or women who have never received the path consecration, or those who have broken their path. Brigands, glimmer dust smugglers, murderers, well, you know.
In Narim, there's a rumor that the gods are dead.
And over here, there's a rumor that the Golden Queen has a weakness for men in gowns. Seriously, be careful with that kind of gossip. I know you don't mean any harm, but there are a few who might consider it heresy.
Interesting thought.
Well, I didn't come up with it.
So what about my eyes?
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you. Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple.
What's your story? Why are you here?
Us? Oh, nothing spectacular, I'm afraid. We gather herbs, but tomorrow we're going back north, to League. You should stop by one day if you're in the area. Someone who scours Pyrian ruins and survives could surely be useful to the apothecary and help us find some things.
Let's trade.
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
See if you have any spells on. Buy or sell items, but... Toward emergency, refill effort. Okay. It's learning, so let's sell some stuff. Wish there was a way to change this all. Switching pages. Switch that. Maybe I just need to change my push to talk. That's it for now. Thanks for your help.
Don't mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed. Come.
Okay, so let's get some of those equipments. Get some learning done. Or some clothes on. Okay.
We need the still tomorrow. Or can I clean all the tools?
Blazes, Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother me.
I guess that means no. By the righteous path? What happened to you?
Right?
You as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
Yeah, suddenly I have this kind of fever. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Also read that nerd root in this game is called Twin root.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
Thank you. Gruntroots, Gruntroots. Ah, here we go. So, let's see. Sheer cap, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises, but...
Finn! The still!
They've hit me. Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh, sod it.
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm sorry, alright. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, and you're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you. See? You already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
What the blazes just happened there?
What? You mean the still? Bad quality, and too much heat, I'd wager. But, whatever will be, will be.
But the explosion, the voices, they were yours.
Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalaris. Died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that?
Let's hear the back there.
I could have sworn I saw something moving over there. Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
What the? Carbos!
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards. They've hit me.
Carbos, do something, damn it!
Dying was pretty Is that the explosion? It almost seemed like we saw in the future there a little bit.
Now look at that. Our mysterious survivor has awoken.
What? Where am I? Where are you?
Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are at my very own campsite. Before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecaries.
Aww.
The only reason you're still alive is that the
about
impact of the
Carbos, but poor
explosion
Finn.
threw you right into the thicket. Most of your injuries are only superficial, but your fever, well, that's a different story.
How do you know about the apothecary? There when they attacked?
I was on the perimeter, and no, I didn't help, for two reasons. One, I was outnumbered. Two, I'm quite fond of my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer, but I don't. Sorry.
Wait, what do you know about my fever?
Quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from Arcanist's fever. Honestly, I'm surprised the old apothecarius didn't see that. Let me guess, you're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right? You're unusually strong, you have reflexes like a cat, and drinking potions or any kind of magically infused substance leaves a bitter afterglow in your head.
Yeah.
Well then, congratulations. Your magical talent just blossomed. A bit late, given your age, but it happens. Put simply, the fever is a result of your body not being able to cope with it. It's not much of a problem for now, but if you don't let an Arcanist treat you sometime soon, things are going to get grim.
Jeez. So an Arcanist will be able to cure this fever?
Contain it. not cure it. From here on out, you're always going to be a little more sensitive than someone without magical gifts. But that's tolerable compared to what your magic will allow you to do.
What do you mean by a little sensitive?
Prone to certain conditions. As I said, your fever will get worse if you drink healing potions. But you'll also be a lot more susceptible to nightmares and those kinds of things. Also, you should be very cautious of areas with magical contamination, such as Thalgard in the east.
Okay. Are there any other remedies?
Well, there's ambrosia, but for an uncontained fever, it'll only postpone the symptoms. Later, you can drink it whenever the fever gets worse. The stuff looks and tastes like undead sweat, and is bloody expensive, but it's the only thing that really helps.
And what about these visions? Are they also caused by the fever?
You have visions?
Yeah, I'll be upfront with him. For lack of a better word, yes. Ever since I've had this fever, I get these strange premonitions of things which are about to happen. Are they also a symptom?
Not that I know of. The only visions I've ever had are those that come along with a good pipe of peace weed. You know what? As I said, someone needs to contain your fever as soon as possible. And as it happens, I know people. But in return, I want you to tell me everything. What did you do in that temple? And what's the story with those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you, and that intrigues me. What do you say?
Treatment for information. Alright.
Well then, the stage is yours.
I'm glad we don't actually have to talk to him the whole time.
I see. My condolences for your loss. So, let me summarize. You somehow survived getting thrown into the open sea, and while you were half dead, had this dream in which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light?
Yes, but it wasn't just a dream. It was more like a memory. The temple I saw in it was the same as the one in the valley.
Huh. And you also said that your magic didn't develop gradually, as it usually does, but all at once, right?
Right after I washed up on shore, yes, together with those visions.
Well, that's
oh, good kidney. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day so far.
I guess you know how absurd it sounds, but for some reason, I believe you.
Yeah, thank God it's Wednesday.
There's a lot of liars in my life, and you aren't one of them.
Halfway through the week.
All right, it's settled then. I'll introduce you to my employer and ask him to treat you.
Sweet.
Before we leave, however, there's something else I need to take care of, and I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can make for Ark.
What's Ark?
Ark? The capital of this country? Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned, never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by Malphus, and blah, 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 and so on and so forth.
That was pretty good.
Hey, you're going to see it soon.
I want to know more. Who is this employer of yours?
Well, aren't you curious? I work for the Holy Order.
Oh, okay. You're just up front with us. That's cool. Holy Order? You mean the enforcers of the Lightborn?
Yeah, but they're more than just a military unit here. Enderal belongs to Malphus, the Guardian God, and the Order answers directly to him. In other words, they're calling the shots here. No king, no queen, no council. Just an order of noble warriors, always looking so stern and joyless that you might think they're struggling with constipation.
Oh, Kidney, sorry, I missed that message. This is on PC. You can actually get this game for free through Steam, as long as you have, I think it's Skyrim Special Edition is the one that you need. I think it can work for the Skyrim Regular Edition. It might just have a few more bugs, if I remember correctly. Alright, I'll help you. The faster I get rid of this fever, the better.
Splendid. You'll need some information before you can help me, though. I take it the fact that Vin has seen better times hasn't eluded your attention, has it? For the last 2 years, there have been wars and unrest everywhere. And even though in Enderal there's officially peace, there are peculiar things happening here, too. Normally docile animals and fakirs attacking wanderers in the open. The dead awakening in hordes. It's unsettling, to say the least.
So weird things are happening around here, then.
The strangest thing, however, is the Red Madness.
Do you think this chaos could be in any way related to the rumors about the Lightborn's death? Everyone in Narum talks about them.
Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed imagine that they're true, and that there's a connection, yes.
Okay. You actually believe that someone did kill the gods, the Lightborn?
As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than imposters anyway. False gods.
Ah, huh. What do the Endralians think about that?
Well, they usually leave the thinking to their holy order. And they, of course, deny everything. But as much as I hate to say it, maybe it's better this way, at least for now. A spiritual crisis is the last thing this country needs at the moment.
It sounds like one of those situations where the branch is like, oh, we'll investigate ourselves. Oh, we found nothing wrong internally.
Oh, I'm hardly representative. I've seen that a long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And the false deity theory isn't that new, after all, is it? Seriously, say the Lightborn really are as mighty as the revelations say they are. Wouldn't they have the power to call down lightning on me right here and right now, to punish me for my insolence? No. The Lightborn were immortal kings, and that's all. At least, that's how I see it. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Still waiting for that lightning.
We're going to get along just fine. But we digress.
Hey, Queer Note, how are you doing? Right, you mentioned something about a red madness.
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their mind. Just a couple of weeks ago, there was a smith in Ark who butchered his entire family. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like, "Fear the light," while he was doing it. Or a young woman of noble path who set her own house on fire, while her family was asleep. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been
just
more
got
than
off
a
work. How about
dozen
yourself? I'm doing
incidents in a
alright.
very short period of time.
That sounds good. You're off for the day.
Eyes glow red while they go rampant has made people call the disease the red madness.
PC, that's cool. I thought this sounds
some weeks
different.
ago it happened
like
again.
really good. Yeah,
This time it was
sounds
a
in this
magister
game
from the Holy
are
Order
top
itself.
quality. This is the modded version of Skyrim, so I think a lot of time and effort went into this from the community.
A teacher who instructs the novices aspiring to become keepers. His name was Yarrow, a man with more than 60 winners on his back.
Also, if you guys can hear any barking through my mic, just let me know. Our neighbors' dogs are barking like crazy again. So I'm trying not to talk too much while they're barking.
Well, according to the sole survivor, he entered the teaching room that day as usual, but instead of giving his lecture on alchemy, he gave a strange kind of speech where he kept going on about how mankind is corrupted and that it has succumbed to the void. Then his eyes started glowing, he locked the door, and blew himself up in a magical explosion.
Oh, sheesh. Bought it 3 times, but I don't have special edition. Yeah, I am totally with you there. I think I have it on like 2 or 3 different systems. But this was the only system that I bought the special edition for. Yeah, the dogs are kind of in and out. I don't think it'll be picked up by my mic because I have like noise suppression and stuff like that. But we'll see. If you guys do hear it, just let me know.
Yes, it is.
So what's your role in all this? You said you work for the Order, but I take it you're no monk?
I'm not one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. My specialty is recovering lost things. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like.
Scavenger, then.
And the Order hired me to do just that. They want to know how a man like Yarrow could fall victim to their
What's the
madness.
difference in the regular and special
thus,
edition?
If there's something like a pattern to this malady.
That's a good question. I don't quite know off the top of my head. I do know that special edition has the ability to like add community mods and stuff like that. I don't know if the base game had that or not. There was also the Creator Club, I think, that was part of the special edition. I really didn't do too much with that. I think I just bought it while it was on a sale, and I just kind of got lucky with all this, so... You're after his motives, but how can I help you with that? I don't know anything about that Magister.
Doesn't matter. Yarrow grew up in a small village not far from here, and according to the Order, he visited it quite often after his partner died. What I want your help with is finding clues as to why he did what he did. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan. So, it sounds like we're going to be doing some detective work here.
Great. First of all, I want you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred, a childhood friend of Yarrow's. Ask him what he makes of the incident, and whether he has any explanation for it. Secondly, a farm boy told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the sea during his last visit there. The winds have been blowing inland the last couple of days, so go search the shoreline and see if it washed up. I myself will take a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Ah, and here. This is a map of the region. Yarrow's house is at the blue dot. So, unless there's anything else, I'd say let's step to it. Just meet me at the farm when you're done.
Alright. Oh, if a quest objective is marked by one or more stars, they indicate the difficulty of said quest, and at the same time, the level that you should have for the quest. So, okay, the more stars, the harder it is. Makes enough sense? Okay, so those are both one-star quests, then. So they're very easy. Alright, we're now free from the tutorial to explore the world. Yeah, a bit of a longer tutorial in my mind. That was almost like an hour and a half total. But I think it's enjoyable. They definitely keep your attention grabbed throughout. Oh, this is just up the road from the explosion, I think. Where those apothecary dudes were sitting. Yeah, here it is. Explosion. Oh, we're getting revenge for that. For Finn! Zelda has long tutorials too, so I'm used to it. Yeah. There is a lot to go over in this game, though, to be fair. Like, the system compared to Skyrim is just completely different. Poor Finn. Music stopped. Okay. Don't see any enemies. Sweet. Ah, Carbo. Poor Carbos. I'm looking at Hylian alphabets today at work. Oh, sounds neat. Elden Ring and Elder Scrolls is different, right? Oh yeah, very different. Elden Ring is more of Dark Souls system. Elder Scrolls is like dragons and Skyrim. I probably didn't explain it very well, but they are very different. Speaking of commissioning a streamer title card, VTubers make like a JRPG title card out of their username, and I want one. Ooh, this is neat. Area looks like Star Wars Battlefront. I guess there's not really much to explore here. We'll go across the river, why not? Oh, that'd be cool, Red. Alien text of your username. Ah! Let's just lost one. Oh, Skelly. Ooh, Ice Claw. This feels... Alright. Back across. Oh, there's different types of Hylian. Did not know that. How many types of Hylian are you able to speak? It's torn between a few Breath of the Wild alphabet. Looks neat. There's something above it. These traps and oil puddles to damage enemies before they attack you. Got the spider. Other spider. There we go. Where each letter is almost a square, huh? Oh. Oh. Oh, I could have done that. That would have been easier. Ooh, a recipe for ambrosia. Baldrus root and vin root. Guess we'll take some of this. Chemicum for stamina. Oh, he says your stamina in wolf form. Only use on like groups. I think we need to have like the werewolf build for that. Destroy spiderwebs blocking your way with weapons or magic. That's the Sheikah alphabet of Breath of the Wild. Oh, interesting. So, we're like a snarl there. Psychosis, huh? Yeah, that sounds pretty unique, Red. The art in this game looks pretty neat, actually. How was your day? My day was pretty good so far, Kidney. How about you? You have a good day? I kind of had a productive morning. I got a lot of like chores and stuff done. Got some errands out of the way. Got some grocery shopping done, so feel kind of productive in that sense. Ooh, wolf blood. Okay, still harming effects. The potion you want to brew contains lycanthropic agents which your body cannot handle. You can distill this potion and remove these agents while leaving its other effects untouched. Yeah, let's do that. Since we're not doing a werewolf build on this. Oh. Okay, so I'll tell you what you can't combine things with. Pretty neat. Ooh, restore health, that's a good one. Actually, we should just be, like, eating these ingredients. Thinking about it. Just to get their basic effects learned. I'm not gonna have to heal myself now. Thought I selected that. There we go. Okay. So it does bring our arcane fever up a bit. Why is the screen getting smaller? Was it there? Is it getting smaller still? Oh, isn't that? Okay. It's like, what's going on? Why not? We'll learn this. Oh, so food actually satiates you in the game, and that's what causes passive healing outside of combat. Hey, how's everybody else's day been so far? My day's been good, headache aside. Yeah, sorry to hear about your headache, Red. Just try to stay hydrated if you can. Okay, cool, we're back to Jasper. Jaspar. Let's do mixed magic. Flame lightning. Ooh, wow. That looks really nice. Except for that floating tree up there. Looks fun. The render distance isn't great, but it works. Yeah, the poor doggy. They're mean doggies, though. Whoa! Excuse me? Border of the protected lands. Behind this mountain pass, there will be no protections against pathless ones. Travelers beware. Rockfall and assault. Now you tell me. The heck? Trying to scare me now. Just waiting for like something up there to fall on me now. Fish here. No, I don't see it. Oh. Oh. Zap. Almost got a level up now. I'm gonna try to keep light armor on. Taking your shoes though. My shoes now. Okay, it's the warning. Do a quick save. Before we go further, let's check out and make sure these are all highlighted. Otherwise we won't know really where to go. Okay, so it looks like we gotta go to the south for the most part. Yeah, these mods are pretty darn awesome. Like, it's a whole new Skyrim game, more or less, to me. Oh, hi. The combat is, like, a little different, too. I can explain it in a sec here. Healing is actually extremely difficult to do during combat, as well as, like, restoring stamina and mana. So you really have to be aware of, like, your total mana count, health count, and all that. Mod a little on the PS4 version, but nothing crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I used to do the modded list from the actual Skyrim game. That was a lot of fun. Like doing the random alternative start and stuff like that. Just to switch it up a little bit. You get tired of doing the same thing over and over again. Old Three River Camp. Oh, that's the one the guy was talking about. Hello. Are we fighting, sir? I think we's fighting. How does the food work? Okay, I'll get to that in a sec. Oops, I used the wrong ability there. Alright, good. Haven't played with Elder Scrolls mods in a bit. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you play Skyrim in general, too. Okay. So the food in this game, it's not too bad once you get the hang of it. So you can see here, the baked potato satiates for 540 seconds. That's like 9 minutes total. And as long as you're out of combat, you get health regeneration. So in combat, you'll take damage. Say you go down to like half health or something. By the time you get out of combat, that'll start going back up to full. But during combat, that will not go up from the baked potato. There are other foods, though, that... Actually, no foods will let you do that. All foods restore health, mana, stamina, whatever, only outside of combat. If you need, like, immediate mana, health, or stamina, that's where you have to use a potion. But, as you can see, like, certain foods have better stats or boosts, so if you can make good food, you actually get, like, nice boons and stuff like that. Things that'll help make fighting and exploring easier. I'll pick up some of this meat. Why not? Smoking pipe. Smoke peace weed activates smoking pipe? I can smoke weed in the game? What? Oh, you have no peace weed. Okay. Zap. See, like right now, my mana is going up like extremely slow, as well as my health. My health is not moving at all. It's just going down as I get hit. I do have a little bit of a mana regen just because I chose a mana-based class. But typically if you go like a warrior build, you won't have like any regen. You might have a slight health or stamina regen, but that's about it. Cheese that one. Oh, and I think I leveled up, so let me go to the skill point area. Isn't there some type of survival mode in this edition? Not that I'm aware of. Like, I'm trying to think. I know what you're talking about, because I know Fallout New Vegas had something along those lines. And I don't know if the other Fallouts had that, but I don't know if a Skyrim's ever had that. Or like any Elder Scrolls, wow. Okay, so we have this Phasmalist. I wanted to say Phantasmalist. And Souls, Summon Apparition. Can't really do much with that yet, though, right? Make talismans from souls with the rank 1 at Phasmalist workbenches. Okay. Some talismans, or we can start working on our mage class. Memories of Thaumaturge, enhance your light and mental magic. Psionic and entropy spells. Or elementalist. Okay, I think I'm gonna go the elementalist route on this. I feel like the other trees would be fun to do, but a little bit too complicated for like a first playthrough with this. Oh, and you can even see right now, like, my health is still stuck at like 3/4. If I go and eat food now, it'll slowly start to go back up. So I ate that baked potato, and now you can see it's climbing. And that'll last for like another 9 or so minutes. Take that. To the camp. Okay, this is for locked doors. Ooh, we got a summon spell. I will take that to sell it. I gotta be careful with my carry weight, because I will be overweight soon if I do. Workbench? Only combat? What am I fighting? Oh, there's rats back here. No, there's not. There we go. Okay, so I can improve some of these items. But I need leather for these. Alright, that's everything here. Keep exploring for now. Small wolves. Hello, bear. Probably hurt, so I'm gonna stay away from you. Ooh, violent step of the rat catcher. Piece of heavy armor. One-handed attacks do 3% more damage, increases health regen speed by 6 points. Okay. I got some better armor out of all this. Sounds good, Kidney Gamer. Rest in peace, Sally at God's Tree. Went to her last journey, 6676. picking up all these butterflies. Not too bad. Oh wow, look at those water graphics, the ripple effects, oh my gosh. They made this game so beautiful. Wrapping up my day with paperwork. Sounds good, Red. Can't wait to see you soon. I'll take some salmon. Ooh, ice claw. Should probably eat some of those. Not neat. So I can actually take some of that meat that I picked up and I can roast it at a cooking station to make it have better effects for me later. These guys hurt. But yeah, now I don't have to worry about my health because it's just slowly regenning. Unfortunately, those like really good foods are hard to come upon, so it's best if like you collect ingredients to make it, or find these moon carrots around. Hi. Oh, you're mean. Shouldn't have attacked me. That was peaceful. Hey, there we go. Got some mage robes. That's a good start. Ooh, it's attack life. You gotta detect dead. It's almost like a cleric from D&D. Yeah, so we got some new magic here. See what this spell does. Blazing Spark. Okay, so it's more like an individual strike instead of damage over time. I kind of like that more personally. Screw you, crab. Oh, they give you XP too, sweet. Or EP, I should say. Oh, these cows? They have actual cows in the game. Hey buddy, look, cows! You didn't say cows, babe. What's wrong? Picture of art. Yeesh, that's long. Like, maybe I'll read it, but... Nah.
Alright, finally.
Get him, boy. Good dog. My house now. That's a good wolf. I'm not reading all that yet. Screw that. Was born to lead, not to read. One of my favorite Simpson movie quotes. Also, you missed the cows earlier, Red. They have cows in this game. I really like this spell. Set them out of mana now. Oh, hi! This is awkward. Get him, dog! Maybe I should, something. Some more stamina or mana. Ow! Give me a sec. Gotta regen some mana. Haha. Alright, it's good. Oh! That was a finisher. Take the leather. Sweet. Okay, the music in this game is being really weird, and I'm not sure what's going on with it. Just like cuts out randomly. Almost like I should be in a fight or something. There it is again. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I gotta go to Riverville and Ark. I want to check out this. Circle. Okay, hello. Stay away. Ow. Actually hurt really bad. Ooh, that was tough. Yeah, that was almost really bad. unfortunately I don't have any cooked foods, so I'm not going to get that long-lasting benefit. It'll just heal for a little bit, and now it stopped. Ugh. Okay, music. Alright, let's get our next talent here. Elemental Apprentice. Reduces the mana cost of elemental spells at the novice apprentice level by 30%. Yes, please. Much needed. Ooh, and we can get dual cast at the next level. That'll be good. Yeah, I have to say this is probably my favorite Skyrim mod as of today. Like, it just combines a whole bunch of unique elements and mods. Alright, we're gonna head back to Rivervale now. See if we can continue this quest line. Okay, this way. Do a quick save. Oh, poor dog. Didn't need to kick him. Light mode or dark mode? Oh, I am 100% with you there, Clear Note. Dark mode, all the way. Must protect the eyes. Ow. Those guys are... Oh, guys behind me. This is bad. Oh, I think I just paralyzed myself. I did! Oh my god! Okay, we're back. Up, Jason. Dark mode and a light filter. Yeah, that's a good one. I actually do use a light filter for my computer when I play. It's like called Flux or something like that. It's pretty nice. It has a real nice red light, or it changes your monitor red light, so it's less harsh on your eyes at night. Chunk of cheese! Oh, and crusty bread. These are good, because these are actually filling meals. Now I can get my health back up a little bit. Man, I gotta change that alt key. That's messing with me up. Or that's messing me up real bad. Yeah, everybody has their preferences. Hello. Alright, Claymore Flames, thank you. Oh, book about Entropy. Along with psionics, Entropy is one of the most infamous of the magical disciplines and is part of the school of Sinastra. or Sinistra, is comprised of the manipulation of life and death, the conjuration of supernatural creatures, and the use of necromancy. Oh, okay, this is a longer book too. Oh, it's only 2 pages, but that's still really cool. They give like cool lore and stuff. Oh, this is Yero's house. Nothing back here. Okay, so lockpicking is the same. As long as they don't go back to Oblivion-based lockpicking, I'm happy. Because that was not easy. Ooh, staff of healing. Glad we picked that. The Skinner and the Wild Magic. Blah. Boys. I don't really use heavy armor. Oh, I just equip that one robe that I have here, at least. It's lesser armor, but better mana. Take your cheese. Ooh, and we got some peace weed, which means we can smoke it. Let's smoke some peace weed. That's awesome. Oh, and it lessens your arcane fever too. I wonder if it does that like passively over time. Alright, enough smoking of that dank herb. Oh, just chilling out next to these rats. These are my finger guns. Phew. Ooh, a backpack. Thank you for the lurk, Shay. Hope you're having a good day so far. Oh, here's that book we saw earlier. Sheesh, these are long books. Fire's key, which I do not have. Alright. Finger guns. Pew! Pew! Oh, I missed. I've told Ladia that the bandits could become dangerous, but she will not leave this place. These bastards watch our house every night. Huh. Looks like they may have got them. Oh yeah, they got burnt. Big more piece of weed. Oh, they're fishing rods. What the heck were those? Oh. Quest right here. Oh, this is probably that book that fell in. Yeah, the diary. Oh, and we got Hiero's key as well. So I wonder if that'll open his cellar over there. Oh, it's Pentos's house. Okay, let's go try that over at his house that we were just at. I wonder if that'll open the cellar or not. Then we can take a look at the diaries as well. Though I can't guarantee that I will want to read them. Nope, okay. Thought that was the right key, but no. Oh, another unique thing about this game that I just remembered, there is no fast travel. Or at least in the sense of, like, opening your map and clicking on a town, you can't do that in this. They do have, caravans, so to speak, which you'll kind of see here in a little bit. That'll help you travel to areas quicker.
Like the bite of flea.
Set of swashbucklers. This is the swashbuckler. There kind of is fast travel. It's not the traditional fast travel. It's more of like, if you ever played Morrowind, it's kind of like the Silt Striders in that game. So like, yeah, I can't click on a place, like it's not letting me click on it to travel. Okay, you'll see in a sec. I think I'm almost at the village now. I can just show you there. Oh, there's more. Where you hide? Alright, I'll come back to this in a sec. I want to get to Riverville real quick. Because it's not too far off now. There it is, in the distance.
Hey, you there! Yes, you! Do you want to know a secret?
Sure.
Well, I found something really, really awesome, but I need help from somebody as tall and strong as you. How about it? I show you what I mean, and you promise to help me in return. What do you say? I'll show you in a moment, but first, you have to promise to help me. Come on, don't be a chicken. Awesome! I knew you'd say yes. Come, follow me.
I will in a little bit. Got other things to do in town. You can wait, kid.
Hello.
Alright, so this is Riverville. This is the guy I have to talk to, but I'm just getting past that real quick. It's just me or the NPCs in this. Very uncanny. Yeah, it's... The voice acting's good, it's just I don't think the dialogue's that great. I think this is the place where I need to go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. Welcome back, Kidney Gamer. So, to fast travel in this game, they use things called myrads. Which, there's not one here, surprisingly. They look like giant griffins, that's pretty much all I can say. But yeah, there's usually, like, one around here. I'm surprised there's not. Oh, I see a nice claw over there. But yeah, once you find a Myrad like that, there's multiple towers around the map. Like, you can see these Myrad towers. You can fast travel between those towers. It's just kind of like fast travel, but you don't get to the specific area you need to go. Like, say I needed to go over here, I'd have to travel from this Suncoast tower all the way over. But yeah. Not the traditional sense of fast travel.
Who are you?
Just a traveler. You're Alfred, right? The childhood friend of a man named Yura?
Yarrow. This is about...
Yeah, the beginning of this mod is very creepy.
The rampage. Of course, who hasn't? Yarrow was one of us, after all. It is... terrible. Simply terrible. You want to hear an old man's opinion, though? I always expected that something like this would happen. Malthus, forgive me for talking about a keeper like that, but it's the truth.
You mean you saw it coming? No.
Hard to explain, really. Come on, let's find somewhere to sit. It'll be easier to talk that way.
I kind of like how NPCs are like, hey, come over here, we'll sit and talk about this. Instead of just, like, awkwardly standing in the middle of, like, a bar or something.
Well, Yarrow. That's quite a subject, you know. You were right when you said we were best friends. Our fathers knew each other. For as long as I can remember, Yarrow and I were getting into trouble together. At least, until his mother died.
Not of old age, I assume?
No. Bandits killed her in broad daylight on Penny Road. Today these incidents are common, but not back then. The road was considered safe. Very safe. She was on her way to Ark, accompanied by 3 other women, and they were set upon at the pass. None of them survived. Yarrow was shattered. I think the worst part was how his father went downhill after his wife's death. The fishery decayed, and the poor guy filled his days with boozing and sleeping. It changed Yarrow forever.
How exactly?
Well, that's a good question. On the one hand, he became a man, despite his tender age. On the other hand, something inside him woke up, so to speak. A desire to make more of his life. Old Mother Jenica noticed it and took him under her wing. He learned how to read and write, and soon he knew all the holy verses by heart. When he didn't have to help his drunken father, he helped in the village as much as he could.
He transformed his grief into productivity. Sounds like a rather positive development.
Indeed, that's one way to look at it. It wasn't long before he was the jewel of the village, The striving young fisherman destined for great things, even though he was only on the path of a manufacturer. And then the inevitable happened. A keeper of the Order came to Riverville to see the prodigy with his own eyes. And behold, in addition to Yarrow's ingenuity, he also had a slumbering magical talent. The keeper took him away, and a few months later, he started his novitiate. Since then, I've only seen him once or twice, as he rarely visited Riverville. I don't think he ever noticed how much that hurt me.
Is it that uncommon for someone on the manufacturer's path to get a chance to become a keeper?
If one of the manufacturers makes it to Sergeant of the Guard, it's reason enough for a bard song. He must have been the first novice in centuries who was not of the sublime path. So yes, it is uncommon. More than that.
So what did you mean by, I always suspected that something like this would happen?
Oh, it's hard to explain. I believe it was the way he was talking about his grand plans. How he wanted to make the world a better place, to become the greatest keeper since Loram Waterblade. Underneath all this, there was an anger. An anger mixed with deep grief and disappointment. I don't think he was aware of it, because he drew all his strength from that anger. The strength to do all this, to learn and to work day and night, but it frightened me, like the Blue Death. It slumbers inside the pathless mage who believes he can master magic without the Order's help. At first, it grants power, but then, one day, it bursts out in an unholy wave of destruction, turning him into one of the monsters in the old songs. Anyway, I'm just an old man. What do I know about these matters? Now let me go to sleep. All these memories are making me weary.
Alright, thanks for your help.
Yes, of course.
Reminds me a bit of Fable 2, if you know that. I did play the first Fable, not so familiar with the second one. But I will say, that was some superb voice acting there. Like, especially when he was, like, finished. He seemed like he was really tired. It's just like, I'm done thinking about this. Did something similar happen in Fable 2? Plot related, I'm guessing.
Yes. Of course.
Okay, blacksmith here. Ooh, that's actually pretty good for us. We'll keep the swashbuckler set. Hey, Chimkin, welcome in. How you doing today? Okay, good to know. Yeah, I really want to go back and give the Fables another playthrough. I have the original. I keep hitting left alt to push to talk, but it keeps switching tabs. It's very annoying. I'm doing really well today, Chimkin. I got a lot of chores and errands done this morning. Got some groceries, and now I get to stream for a little bit. There we go. 8 more minutes of work, yes! That sounds good, Red. Well, I'll take that. I think we have leather, so we can upgrade some of our gear. Yeah.
Acts like a fine. Some people just don't know their place.
Okay. Talking to yourself? Silly NPCs. I eagerly await you. How did you know, Queer Note?
Yeah?
Are your
What do
wares
you
for
want?
sale?
No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Okay, you grump. Sheesh. Oops. Which sells my leather. Something. He doesn't carry us. Okay. So this guy doesn't really have a lot of gear that I use, so...
Hello.
Ooh, a notice board. Get bounty quests from this? That's cool. Frederick Borenstein is wanted for multiple frauds and aggravated robbery. He's sturdy, has blue eyes and a blonde beard. He's said to be extremely dangerous, so proceed with caution. There are 180 Enderalian pennies issued for his death. Sure, why not?
Have you heard the news about the Magister? Word has it that he murdered 30 novices, then killed himself up in the temple.
Sheesh.
Hey, wait a minute, you...
Come on this world.
Never mind.
What is it?
Oh, you're an Eterna, aren't you? Your ears, they look different.
Why do you ask?
I mean, no offense, really. I'm just, well, curious.
We'll be nice to her. My mother does, yes. I grew up on Nerim, though.
On Nerim? But that must have been horrible. I heard that Eterna don't have any rights on Nerim and are treated like animals.
That's a good question, Kruno. I would imagine so. I don't know for sure, though. It's not that bad. If you lay low and play according to the rules, you can make your own way as well as anybody else.
Huh, I see. That's so unfair. I'm glad it's different here on Enderal. You know, once this chaos in the world is over, I want to go travel myself. Who knows? Maybe a captain will hire me as a deckhand. Anyway, thanks for your time. Walk blessed.
Okay, weirdo. Weirdo racist.
Oh.
Are you okay, madame?
Oh, I sense vibrations. Horrible, bad vibrations. Oh, yes, I feel them very strongly.
Bad vibrations.
Oh, yes, something peculiar surrounds you. Your aura.
Not the good vibration.
Oh, by Malphus, no!
Well, what about it?
It is indigo blue, the color of the dying. It must be a magical anomaly, but still, that doesn't bode well. But you're lucky. The stars are on your side. I, just like you, find myself in deep trouble. And maybe we can help each other.
Okay. How can you help me?
I have a special object in stock. A skull. According to the legends, it comes from the midst of the Kiran Desert, and us Arcanists refer to it as the Master Skull.
Not the Master Sword? I want the Master Sword, not the Master Skull. Come on.
But at midnight, if you balance the skull on your head for 1 full hour, it might help to reharmonize your aura. Maybe.
Let's be nice. Well, why not? What do you need help with?
It's simple. A couple of days ago, something precious was stolen from me. My beauty potion. And until yesterday, I was in the dark as to who took it.
Better luck next
A
time, right?
vision has shed light onto the matter. It was an aura thief.
An aura thief?
Yes. Old beings from past times, way before the Pyreans. For common eyes, they are invisible, but we, spiritually gifted, can see them. Aura thieves only have one reason for existence, and that is to disrupt harmony by playing horrible pranks on innocent people, such as the theft of my potion.
How can you be sure it wasn't a rainbow-colored unicorn who stole it?
Unicorns are fairy tales, you should know that. It was an aura thief. I can feel that deep within me.
Did you say your beauty potion?
Yes! Its essence is fresh water directly from the sources of Inodan. A real rarity, you see. But it is as potent as it is exquisite. To those who drink it regularly, the potion grants both an otherworldly allure, as well as it completely stops natural aging. And before you ask, yes, only through the elixir was I able to maintain my youthful beauty over all these years.
Such beauty. Much wow. Ugh. Alright. I will see if I can find your potion. Any ideas where I should start looking?
I have a suspicion. Yesterday, when I danced at the river, I heard a voice out of nowhere whispering right into my ear, and it only said 6 words. Find me in the Clearwater Cave. I'm sure it was the potion who spoke to me, but I'm too old to go exploring old caves like this one on my own, which is sad since said cave is only a few minutes' march from the village. It's an abandoned mine just up the hill that leads to the pass. Go there and find my potion, and I will reward you most generously.
Oh,
Alright,
you're not from
why
around here,
not?
are you? I know that accent. Have you heard? Nerem has been united again.
Actually, I want to see what you
Must be a
have.
monster.
Yes, of
priests
course.
And burning down temples.
Okay, so this lady will have some crafting books and stuff that I think we should want. Yeah, for sure. Elementalism and whatnot. So, we should buy some of these a while. Oh, so the books only work up to specific levels. So the Apprentice goes up to 25, Adept's up to 50, Expert's 75. Probably one more than that. Sweet. 5 of those books at least.
Yes.
Surprised that the gods have turned their backs on.
Alright. So that puts our elementalism at 23. So that's almost at an adept level. 25 is the adept level, but I think we get a +2 boost from something else. I like the symbols for some of these, that's cool. That psionics looks weird. That's a really cool alchemy symbol. Found a secure chest. Items which you place in a secure chest can't be lost or stolen. You can find them in every settlement and near Myriad Towers. All of them share the same inventory. Ooh, that's like our universal storage. Good to know. Okay.
Walk blessed.
Alright guys, I think that's probably going to do it for me tonight. I actually have to hop off and start getting dinner prepped for when Red gets home. But I appreciate you all coming out today, and hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.
Just don't get any younger.
Yeah, we'll continue to take a look at this mod then, maybe sometime this week. I'm enjoying this so far. Like, this is very different from Skyrim, so it's like playing Skyrim all over and having everything be new again. It's a little bit of breath of nostalgia, so that's nice. But yeah, thank you all again for coming out, and I'll see you next time. Let's see if there's anybody around to raid currently. Let's see who's online. Oh, we got Cyborg online. Yeah, let's give him a raid. Shout him some love. Looks like he's playing some Battlefield 5, so it's a little bit of a different genre, but I haven't seen the guy online for a while, so I'm gonna give him a raid. Haven't seen the guy online for a while, so I'm gonna give him a raid. Don't mind the echo. It's just my Twitch. Okay. Raid was created. Alright, thank you all again for coming out, and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Bye, y'all.
Hello.